Hey everybody, welcome to another episode on our little arc Extinction survival here on the here with everyone. I think this is gonna be episode 8. It's Mr. Poke Games, or Poke if you prefer. Welcome back. Obviously, once again, as I basically say every episode, we're starting off at a bit of a different location today. Obviously, some things have changed. I did a lot of work off camera, and there's reason for that, though. Believe me. So off camera, three things happened. One, as you can see, I crafted some items, but that'll be part of this episode, so don't worry, I'll explain that. Two, I tamed a Tapajara. Don't worry, he didn't tame it at a high level. I think I tamed about 100. The only reason I did it off camera is because one, I needed him for this episode, and two, also because of the fact that I'd already tamed one on camera, technically. You guys saw me knock one down and knock one out, so you guys already know from the first few episodes of the series that I'm able to do it. It wasn't hard. You guys can do it too. Realistically, I legit took one trank shot. You guys saw me shooting stuff down before and how easily I knocked it out, so I don't think I really need to explain myself too much. Or really much at all. But, and then the last thing I did, which is probably the most important, is you see I have better tools, and I have I have a journeyman axe and I have an ascendant pickaxe. And you're probably wondering, wow, that's different than the last episode. How did you get these items? To check my inventory. I have a cool little chibi now. I got a phoenix chibi. Honestly, probably one of the coolest ones I could have gotten, and I got a great skin on him. White, black, and like sun yellow. It looks so sick. So sick. But if you're wondering, if you see chibis, you're probably thinking raptor claws. But yes and no. I didn't want to do another raptor claws episode because it was the last day. I mean, I guess I could have, but basically I went up and found a gotcha claws down in Aberration, on the lower area of the map. I'll show you guys where they are later. Technically, raptor claws is still around for a few more hours. But yeah. So at least at the moment. Earlier, I basically used all the mistletoe and all the coal that I'd gotten since I'd gotten on the server, and fed them to a gotcha claws, and I got really lucky with the drops. Got a better pick, got a better axe. I got a lot of trash also. I got a lot of trash. But these are basically the highlights from it. I actually didn't get a chibi quetz. I wanted one. Be sure to thank Wolf in the comments because he actually sent it over to me via a supply crate. So that was really nice, or delivery crate, sorry. And so that was really nice of him. He knew I wanted it, and he got it from one of Santa's gifts. And I think he got a second one for himself, actually, which I find a little bit annoying just because of the fact that I've been trying for so long, since beginning of Valguero, to get one. I could not, no matter how many presents I opened. But I was very grateful. It was very nice of him. I'll go ahead and throw it on so you guys can see what it looks like. It was very nice of him. Because as you guys know from the first series, the quetz is one of my favorite tames, so it was a very, very cool one to be. I mean, the chibi looks a little weird, and I definitely prefer the regular quetz to this one because it's like the head's like twice as big as the body. But I mean, it's still cool. It's still very cool, and I still appreciate it. But I got a chibi direwolf. By the way, I only got one of each of these. Chibi Gaspack, I think I have multiple of, but I just have that in my inventory because Wolf wanted it, and I'm waiting until he gets back on for it. Got a Chibi Direwolf. Hey, buddy. He looks so cool, and he's so cute. This one's so cute. Look at that, he's like having a little puppy chasing you around. Ah, you see his little tail wagging. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cute. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool. I'm gonna keep him on me. He's cool. I also got a Chibi Snow Owl. Like, legitimately, you guys are probably thinking, like, how'd you get those from crystals? I opened, like, probably, oh my goodness, I probably opened over 200 crystals. So I was sitting in front of or around a gotcha claws for hours, off camera, hours. But I wanted to get as much as I could from the Christmas event before it disappeared. That was kind of what I wanted to do. This one, I actually like the skin that I got on it. It's like a white and a blue. I wanted to get a snow owl, though I didn't think I would, and I did. So that was definitely very, very, very cool. I actually think I got him from one of Raptor Claus's gifts off camera. Like, this all happened off camera because I was off camera for like Between episodes, basically, for the prep for this one took about I want to say half a day, but something like that. Because between last episode and this episode, we spent a lot of time off camera because I figured it'd be kind of tedious just to record chasing down Raptor Claws, getting his gifts, and then also feeding it the Gacha Claws for hours. I just knew that wouldn't be very... Especially since I did that on Valguero. If you guys watch my... if you guys are interested in that kind of video, like me just opening up a bunch of Gacha Crystals, I did that episode on Valguero. If you guys are interested, feel free. I'll actually post the link to that video below. But yeah, it was really fun. It's really fun. I love gacha, no, not just gacha, just the gacha concept. You know, like trying to get lucky. Maybe that's a problem, but anyway, moving forward. Besides the snow owl as well, because I showed you guys the phoenix, the Quetzal, and the direwolf. I also got this one. I did not expect. I forgot that he was even a thing. It's a reaper. For those of you that have seen them around as the corrupted version, crouched down. This one's really hard to see. Like this one's cool, but he's not one of my favorite dinos because I don't think I've ever tamed a reaper. But I know somebody like, so Austin was a little upset that I got a Chibi Quetz and a Phoenix. Like legitimately the first good one I got was the Phoenix, and I was like, I stopped talking and he's like, what'd you get? And I'm like, I got a Phoenix. He's like, how much metal do you want for that? And I was like, I'm not, like, because if I'd gotten a crappy skin, then I might have traded it, as rare as it is, okay? Because like if like I'm not as big as on that as he is, okay? But what I figured I'd do is when he gets on, I'll give him the Reaper, and that'll probably make his day a bit better. So, because I'm not a big aberration person, especially some of the dinos, but he's worked with them before, and he actually told me a story about how he had a perfect tame Reaper. So, I think he'll like that. And even if he doesn't, I mean, it's just trying to do something nice, ease the tension a bit on the server. And then the last one that I got, which I'm going to showcase, well, I wasn't really planning, but you guys would have saw him anyways, is the Rock Drake. Another one that I've never really tamed, though I know how invaluable they are. Okay, I've seen enough on them to know that they're freaking cool. The Chibi's a little too tiny for you to make out a lot of his accents and stuff, but he's cool. He's cool. Honestly, he's pretty neat. Though I'm gonna keep these on my inventory because Austin did threaten to steal them from my base, so I'm gonna keep them on me probably for the next several episodes. And if something happens to me, then you know, we'll bite the bullet. But yeah, dude, look how sick that looks. It just looks so freaking awesome. I can't get over it, dude. I can't. Like that's not only did okay. So for those of you that have been playing through the Raptor Claws Christmas event, like from what Austin says, he said during the Valentine's event from earlier in the year, from last, I guess I should say last year now because 2021, yay, new year. But he talked about how a Valentine's event from last year. Basically, you could get chibis and everything like crazy. Like the rates for it were crazy, and he's just like, the Christmas event's complete crap as far as that's concerned. And I was like, well, you know, they have to balance it somehow, or maybe it was boosted wherever you're playing. But anyway, just in general. So I mean, I don't know how your experience has been, but I honestly didn't have good luck at all during the event until today, the last day. So I don't even know. I just think my RNG just went off the charts. Because I got great tool. It's not a super high percentage pick, guys. I think it's like it's like 300%, which isn't crazy. It's not crazy, but at the same time, the fact that we have an ascended pick is amazing, and I could not complain. As soon as I got the pick, I was like, I don't even care about chibis or whatever else I get, I'm happy. So, and that's when I got the Reaper and the Rock Drake as well, and I was like, well. Now I can't say anything about the event now. I literally got every dino that I wanted. I got almost everything. I really wish, because you can get metal dinosaur gates. I kind of wish I could have gotten some more metal dinosaur gates, because would have saved me a lot of resources, because eventually we are going to be making this base out of metal, and then we're going to make a separate tech base. That's what I'm thinking at the moment, but we'll see. Let's see. If we're going to... I'll just do Dinosaur Gate, because I was like, do I want to search up Dinosaur Gate, or do I want to... yeah, it's pricey. Well, actually, no, that's not... Okay, never mind. I was thinking Behemoth. Maybe that's where I was kicking myself, because I was like, well, Behemoth Gate's crazy. So maybe I was expecting... Huh. Yeah, I think I was expecting way too much from that. But because the behemoth gate was like 2100 metal just for the frame or the gateway, so I was thinking it was way worse. But 170 is not bad. I might make that for next episode just so all the doorways match. It doesn't bother me too much, but like I said, we are going to be moving this up the metal over time. And speaking of, because now that we've gotten past like the introduction, explaining what I've done off camera, I mean, I'll look at my inventory, see if there's anything else that that I really did. I mean, you guys can see my items right here, so for those of you that know, I mean, you already can guess what I'm going to be up to this episode, but for those of you that don't know, it's going to be fun, and it's going to be something that'll help improve our lives so much. So much that it's not funny. I also got a lot of metal and all that off camera, and I'll be showing you guys what we're going to be using that for in a bit. Let's go ahead and take our top jar. You think I'd be taking a snow owl? Actually, you know what? I did level my snow owls. So that's the last thing I did. I forgot. I lost my train of thought there when I was talking about the chibis. But the last thing I did is I leveled up on my snow owls. So according to Austin, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference whether they're max level or not when I breed them. But I was like, well, I'm going to take a few hours and just go collect a bunch of meat, put the meat that I get in the feeding trough, so they're all being fed. Took all my dinos out of the cryopods and just been leaving them to do their thing. Down here, though, because I also wanted to show you guys this. Here, it's convenient that this is right beneath my base, honestly. Because there he is. Hey, buddy. I can show you guys because there's pure... Oh, wow. The world's not loading in. That's fantastic. We came down too fast. Alright, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to pause the recording. Yeah, I'm going to have to pause the recording. I'll be back in just a second whenever the world wants to load, so I'll end up here on the bridge, I'll relog, and I'll be back in just a minute, guys. For you guys, no time's going to go by at all, but occasionally this happens. It's because when I'm playing with my friends, I'm playing with the Windows version on PC, and it's just a little glitchy. I have the Steam version as well, but yeah, I can't play with them on that, so I'll be back in just a second. Here, can I... Welcome back. There we are. I relogged, so the world should be fixed now, hopefully. Let's hope so, for my sake. Dude, I love the snow owl so much. Honestly, I can't wait till we breed until we get our good dinos from that. Get a second, third generation snow owl and just gonna be happy, man. Yep. We're going to plan a whole episode for that, guys, because like you guys saw from the other episode, it's going to take... Oh, I was just going to show you guys his inventory. Never mind, he doesn't need any more right now, but I guess... Actually, yeah, I'll drop all the stone from his inventory, and I'll show you guys. So basically, this is off of all one run, just from the metal that's on this side, which is like 5 or 6 rocks, something like that. He already got this much metal, so... I have a stupid good metal and crystal source right beneath my base. Because this dino isn't... I'm going to be taming... Well... In the near future, I want to tame Midodicarus. Like, look how much metal I get from this. Just one swing. 711. For some perspective, it was 2,500 metal, okay, to craft an industrial forge. And granted, it's a 2-to-1 ratio when you're using regular raw metal instead of scrap. So, I mean, technically that's only like 360-ish. But, I mean, it's still stupid. Okay, you know... That one I got 326, like, the amount of metal, like, now that I have an industrial forge, or indie forge, whatever way you prefer to say it, I mean, now that I have access to industrial stuff, like, it's just gonna be stupid, because later this episode, or, I guess what I'll do is, I'll load up as much metal as I can on my bird right now, I'll fly it back up to my base, and then we'll move forward, because I just flew my snow owl down here because he was kind of the fastest route. Wanted to take my top jar because we're going to need him for what we're doing later. But this episode, don't know if I said it, but I'll repeat myself. We're going to plan on doing some irrigation because it's episode 8. And for us not to have water or water tap or really... For us to need to fly down here just to fill up my water is a little tedious. Let's word it like that. It'd be a lot more convenient for me if I could just, you know... have it all up in my base ready to go all the time, and it would also allow me to do other stuff because I am planning to do stuff with irrigation on this server. I'm planning on making a greenhouse. I'm planning on doing everything, or not technically, I shouldn't say everything in the Ark, but I'm planning on doing a lot of things with irrigation. That's what I'll say. But this episode, we're just working on setting it up because it's a little, it's, okay, normally this wouldn't be something that would take an episode, especially like if I built a base down here or something, like legitimately 10 to 15 minutes maybe, if that, like it wouldn't take long. But because of where I built my base, obviously the equation starts to have a bit more variables in it. Like, and that's not really, I mean, it kind of was in my control considering I chose to make it up there, but I have to stack so many vertical pipes in order to make that work. I have to move closer, you know, man. You really don't make my life easy. Over here. I mean, you do make my life easy because of the amount of metal that you get, but make me do that. Over here. I'm just gonna carry it all over to my bird. But if I keep him parked over here, he doesn't get in the way of resource respawns, and then I just wait till they respawn and go again and again. I mean, technically, if I had a second Aki, I could keep him over there and keep going, but I don't really need to. Alright, what's your carry weight, actually? I might need my RG. 7,000, yeah, no, that should be good enough. Metal. Yeah, it'll be fine. Remember, guys, 2-to-1 ratio. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to carry it all that way. It just doesn't put all that away in it. So, as you can see in my inventory, I made a lot of vertical pipes. That's obviously not, that might not be enough. I built up some off camera, okay? I wanted to make sure that I could build with a Tapajara, and then even if I was able to build a Tapajara, I didn't want to do it all in one episode. I wanted to do most of it with you guys. But if I did it all, this would be like an hour and a half, 2 hours of doing irrigation stuff, because I want this to be an irrigation episode. I want to talk with you guys as far as some plans that I have for the server, and just be a little chill, because we're also, it's just base work this episode for the most part. Figured I'd show you guys how I was getting my resources for like metal and everything, and because now that I have my Anki down here, whoo, he got some levels, by the way, when I was doing this with him, because I've been doing this with him since basically the episode after you guys saw the last episode when you guys saw him at my, well, the last episode you guys saw him at my base. Ever since then, he's been down here. That's how I should phrase that, because I don't know exactly how long ago it was that I recorded that. But at the same time, you guys can just basically put 2 and 2 together. Oh wait, why don't I just do this? I can't do it from my inventory, but I can do it from his. That's fine. There we are. Oop, and now it's all gone. I should grab the crystal at some point as well, but I don't need crystal really right now. Once I start working with greenhouse stuff, then yes, I will absolutely need it. I'm going to need all the crystal. This is a really dumb way to word that, but I am going to need so much crystal in order to make a full greenhouse. And you're probably wondering what exactly I'm going to be making, but, you know, don't need to tell you everything now. That'll be a surprise for later. Oh, you ended on 140 on the dot. Okay, man. That's not bad. 140 right now, at least. Oh, man, the bird is slow. The bird is slow, no. Alright, this is what we're going to do. Because I weigh a bit as well, so it's not that the weight's too much, it's my weight plus that weight's too much. What do you have on you that I can drop? I might do a cut so we're back at the base and I have that dropped off. Let's just do that. So, because I need to carry all that up at once. I'm not going to make a second trip down. So it'll take a long while, but I honestly don't mind. So I'm going to go ahead and do a cut again, and I'll be back in just a second, you guys. And we're back. Okay. Come here. Sorry, it took me a minute. That was like good. He's so slow, even flying through the house. I need to get him closer. I was already smelting a little bit because I got a ton for our fabricator off camera, but now you guys know where I'm getting it. I don't usually carry that much at once. I normally do just one run, then carry it back, and then do the next one. Hey guys, give me just 1 second. I gotta. Haha, Austin might be getting on in just a moment. And if so, we might be able to do a red ODS, or OSD, sorry. What's up, Austin? Alright, we're going to go ahead and move all the metal over to our Indie Forge. Let's get that done. Not going to be able to carry about like 2,000 of it at once. Actually, you know, it'll be fine. I actually can do fast transfers for this one because you can't put that kind of item in there. As you can see, I got a little bit already going. Yeah, I'm going to put that away. I'm not actually going to leave it in there for the moment because I don't think I have space in my fabricator. Let's see. Let's get this. I know this is taking a minute, you guys, but while we're doing all the irrigation stuff, I'm going to be very grateful that we did this because For what we're planning for next episode, we are going to need all the metal. Not some metal, not a little metal, not a lot of metal, all the metal. You'll understand, I promise. But we are going to need so much metal. So get all of this in there. Look at that. How much is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna have about a little over 3,000 metal in there right now. That's not bad. That's not bad after 2 Anki runs. Because like I said, I did the one and I left it on him, and then you guys just saw me do the other one. So yeah, that's what I get up about 2 runs. It's about 3,000 metal. That's not too bad at all. Because it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes maybe, if that, for all those materials to respawn. So it's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. At least for the moment. Let me make sure I got all the materials on me. I plan to make this. Like I said, those of you that know what I'm doing, you get it. Those of you that don't, you will learn. But I think I want to make it up here because this would be a great area just to have it. So I'm going to be replacing these. Already, yes, I'm already moving up to metal somewhat. Austin, are you there? Or is your mic muted? Or because you're being stupid quiet. See if you're talking. No, you're not talking. If you are, yeah, you know, you're just not talking. He invited me to a party and is just not talking at all. Don't know if it's because I'm recording or what, but okay. But we're basically just gonna replace part of this area because we are going to need a large space for this, for what I'm planning at least. And the reason, you might be wondering, why couldn't you have done it on stone? It's because this on metal is okay for metal surfaces compared to stone. They're thinner. Like if you look at the model for both the metal foundation, or not metal foundation, metal ceiling and for the stone ceiling, you can see it's thinner. It's not by much, but it's thinner. So if I were to place this down on this, it sinks into it. Like that just, I mean, I guess you could say it does a good job at hiding it, but at the same time, I'd rather be able to see it. If it's my choice, I'd rather be able to see it. Just so I know exactly where I'm placing it, and I can see exactly where everything is. That's just my personal preference, and also it looks smoother. It looks nicer to me. And we're, like I said, we're obviously gonna be moving up there, but not right now. That took all of my metal from my smithy to make these. For those of you that don't remember, I'll go over it real fast. Metal. Let's not do that. Metal ceiling, there we are. It costs 35 metal ingots and 10 cementing paste. Okay. Cementing paste we're not running low on. Right where you just saw me, there is beaver dams that spawn in and out. I know you've seen beavers on camera with me before while I was down there. And then there's another place that's not far away from it, like less than I almost said drive. Less than a minute flight from there. There's another area that has beaver dams as well. So I mean, I have no shortage of beaver dams near my base, so I have plenty of cementing paste. But the only problem would be metal, and like you saw, I just got a lot. Okay, so I might either use that for the thing next episode or just grab more off camera and use that, and we can do a base upgrade episode. Not that we're done with it. Okay, I understand we're not done with it, but we're also going to be rectifying that this episode. Not that we're going to finish it off, but that we can get some more progress done. Can I get out, please? That's the one thing that's a little wonky when it comes to these to these staircases, is that you can get a little glitched. Like that. It happened twice within, okay. Yeah, that hasn't happened in hours, or days, I should say. But, okay, sure, whatever, it's fine. I want to move my bird back outside now that he's got all the weight off him. So he's not just sitting there next to the furnace. I wanted to get him back in his position as well. You might be wondering why I have them all lined up like this. Well, I'm going to have them lined up for breeding pairs and like all of that, but I also like to keep my dinos kind of organized, so I know where they're all at, know what they're doing. This is just my personal thing though, and you can see I got my Managarmer out there. He's going to be kind of I'm going to build well, I've gotten several dino leashes, like the blueprints and stuff, but I learned it as well. I'm going to basically place a dino leash and put on, I'm going to allow wandering, and this dude's going to kind of be our base protector, at least for the moment, until we get some other stuff. And I plan on breeding them as well, because these dudes are stupid. You guys saw me craft the saddle before, during when I crafted the Snow Owl saddle. Like, this dude has abilities. I'm not going to showcase it this episode, at least not right this second, because I had an issue already where he basically fell off my base because I haven't messed around with these guys in so long, and then I used them and I just was like, holy crap, their mobility's insane. So I just don't want to have to go carry him back up or cryopod him and get a bird or go do something absurd. So yeah, not right now. But I'll at least show you this. Like, he has like an ice breath attack. I don't think he has any. Oh yeah, he has like his little slash. He has his bite. Like he's pretty cool. I mean, I want to do it. Like, here's his boost. Oh. Okay, I thought I boosted too far and just fell to the ground. This dude does not take fall damage, by the way. The Mana Garmer does not take fall damage. So you might see me doing crazy jumps and like a bunch of crazy stuff, but I mean, I'm not taking any damage. Austin, are you there, or did you just invite me and you're just not here? I'm not hearing him at all. I might leave the party and send him an invite because it might just be an Xbox thing. Oh, he's talking. I just can't hear the man. Alright, I'll send you an invite. Give me just a second. Alright, I just could not hear him at all. Let's go ahead and start a party and get this man in here. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry I'm doing that mid-episode, but he got on right in the middle of it as well, so we'll see. He joined. We'll see if I'll be able to hear him. If not, then I guess we're going to be using Discord. I mean, Wolf's not here, so... Anyway, I really am going off on tangents after he joined. I was so focused, and I was ready to go, and then, yep, got a little thrown off. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get rolling here. Austin, I'll check this real fast. Talk? Oh, crap. Okay, that's a problem. Give me just a second. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. I need to fix something. Give me just a second. Right now, they can hear you, Austin. For the recording. So, I'm going to try and fix that. Because it's not connecting that, which is causing more issues here. That's connected. Can I choose it now? Alright. Sorry guys, I know that messed with the episode a little bit, but I needed to get that rectified on the off chance anything was said or done. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you now. Cool. And they can't hear you, so you're playing through headphones now. Cool. Yeah, I fixed it pretty quick. I know how to do it. It's fine. But have you been off this whole? Yeah, you've been off this whole time. I don't think you got him when Wolf was on by himself for a while. For those, the audience obviously would know, but Austin, I basically got off right before the Raptor Claws event ended. Technically, it's still on because the server hasn't reset, but it will next time I do. It'll be over. So, I should be able to just join, but yeah, I could send you one. Try harder, man. Century Game Invite. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and go. I'm going to show you guys what I was working on. You might be wondering why I'm using a Tapajara and not one of my Snow Owls. It's because how annoying and how complicated and how controlled I have to be in the air to do this. If it takes too long on camera, I'm seriously going to cut it because it's super Yeah, you can. I saw it there for a second. Yep, there it is. These are all irrigation pipes. You have no idea how long I spent doing this. Here. Am I close to the top? I got relatively close to my house with them. Like, I used hundreds. I think I started out with like over 300. For those, okay, let's go down. Okay, good. Stay focused. Stay focused. Okay, can you stay? Okay, now he's staying still. Just so you guys, Tapajara is one of the most easily controlled flying dinos in Ark period. So having a Tapajara for this process is going to make our lives easier, but at the same time, I don't have a Quetz at the moment, and I don't have a platform saddle, obviously, so that makes this a little harder. But I mean, with just a Tapajara, we can still technically do it. It'd be a lot more annoying to do it with a snow owl or an RG though. Here, let's just show you guys metal irrigation. It's not hard to make. I mean, it's just 15 metal and 15 metal, 5 cementing paste, and 10 wood for one intake pipe, and that's all I needed to make was the one intake. Then I got metal irrigation pipes. It's 2 metal and 1 cementing paste per for the straight, and I believe it's the same for the vertical. Yeah, 1, 2. I had made over 300, so you guys do the math. I need a lot of metal. Just a few stacks, actually. Actually, that's not bad. Just a few stacks of metal. For the intersection irrigation pipe, it's 6 metal and 3 cementing paste per. And then for the inclined, it was 4 and 2 for ingots, 2 cementing paste. And then I didn't make any flexible ones because I don't think I'm going to need them. I made a few taps, though. Taps are 10 metal, 15 wood, 4 cementing paste. All very easy. None of it out of reach for me. And like I said, I just did some grinding off camera so I can make that happen. So really was not difficult. But at the same time, I also knew that we were going to need to make far more than a normal person because of where my base is. So yeah, if I find I might need more straight ones. If I find that I need more metal irrigation, you guys might hear me cry on the inside. So I'm going to be a little sad if I have to make some more. I'm only ones I need more of probably would be the straight irrigation pipes. Not the vertical ones. The horizontal ones is what I need more of. But basically, if you're wondering how I'm gonna do this, oh god, that was yep. Well, gotta land in the water. Actually, no, I have oh crap. Ha! I can survive this. I messed up, but I can survive. I will survive. Ba ba da da da. There we are. Yeah, we lived. I'm gonna do a cut to when we're back in the air because I'm gonna have to grappling hook like a madman, or I'm gonna have to get Austin to come pick me up. So give me just a moment, guys, and we'll be back right where we are. Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. I'm still not completely used to PC. It's weird, but compared to Xbox, at least, it's a lot easier to mess up. But give me just a second. Wow, that was actually kind of really funny timing then. I'm sorry guys, I'm back. I was gonna do it as he was carrying me over as I did this, but I basically needed to restart the server if it wants to do this for me. The Christmas event is no longer here. I restarted the server, so it's all gone. Everything's back to normal. I basically had to relog and reload everything, and basically refresh all the assets, mess with the stats a bit. So we'll see how resource collection is now because I had to up it because Christmas event, if you guys don't know, basically doubled everything. So I increased everything by a little bit, so it's not like we're like with the events around, with Valentine's event and everything, you're going to get more. Okay, that's just how the events are. But if I would have had boosted stats plus the Christmas event, which is how it was when you originally started Valguero, like that's why Isaiah was basically up all the way up to he had a smithy and a fabricator, I think, within the first like half a day of the server being up. So I needed to adjust everything. No, I'm good. After I tamed a Giga Blast series, I'm good. Also, this is how we do it, guys. Basically, I just click on it, and as long as I'm up with similar level and I'm close enough, then I can continue to place irrigation pipes in this thing. But I also need to be a certain distance away, and I just gotta do this. He's all the way up there. Now that my base is loaded into the frame, I don't even know. I may run out of vertical. Like, I might do a cut. We'll see. Because I'm just sitting here chilling, talking to Austin while I'm doing this, and also talking to y'all as well. Also, I was right. He did like the prospect of me giving him the Reaper. Like the Reaper was the last chippy pet that I got from Gotcha Claws. I was so happy, dude. I got. Oh, also, I'll tell the viewers about this as well because it's something I should mention in a video. Kind of like a similar thing that I did with not Austin, but Isaiah on the last server because he wanted to tame wait, what did I do? Well, no, not that. But it's because I placed a pipe weird and I don't know where. Or I placed a pipe and I don't know where it went. I think I might have gone inside of another one. Anyway, besides the point. Sorry, I got a little distracted. But on the last server, you guys remember how I made the deal with Isaiah to give him some wyvern milk so we could tame a wyvern. Top tower leveled up. Okay. Well, in this case, he was curious. Austin was curious as to whether or not I'd be willing to spawn in a Reaper Queen for him. And not that I'd be spawning in any particular level, it would be random. I'm not gonna spawn in like a 150, dude. I'm not doing that. Oh, okay. I will say this. Because I understand that because there's going to have to be a trade for this, I will make it so it's at least 100. That'll be the base. It'll be random from between 100 and 150. Well, it should be like 101. That'd be hilarious. It'd still be viable. Well, yeah, I know. But I'm cheating it in, essentially. So for those of you that don't understand why he's trying to do that in the first place, you can't get aberration dinos like the Rock Drake and the Reaper on this map, although their corrupted versions are around. So had we been able to transfer dinos and characters onto this map, because it's dedicated, so like you've heard me say before, it's literally not possible. No matter how hard we try, it's just not, oh look, there's an OST that just dropped. It's literally not possible for us to do. Woo! Woo! Sorry guys. I can't help it, dude. It's like kicked back like a cannon. Yeah, man. You know, I was the kid in school that if I sneezed, the whole classroom just looked at me like, what the f, and I'm just like, hey, I can't help it. It's like some people have a quiet sneeze. No, you can hear my freaking sneeze, I promise. Got some volume. Anyway, that's not the point of this conversation. But I told him that since you can't normally get Reapers and things like Rock Drakes, if you wanted to get a dino like that, I would mention it to you guys, and I'd start thinking about different things that the players could either do, or there's something they need to achieve in order for me to allow a spawn, okay? I'm only going to give them, I'm not, like, Austin says he'd kill a max level Giga with nothing but a sword. Alright, but before you do that, I'm going to need to lower player damage down a lot. 0.01 is going to be the multiplier, just to see you there for like an hour. I know you'd still do it, that's why I want to, because I would I would stream the entire thing. Why did I do that again? No, I fall off my bird again. Because I keep pressing, okay, so those of you that play with keyboard, basically I move forward with W and E is right next to it. I'm going to need to change that key to hop on and off mounts, because like I keep pressing E, and it's literally causing me to fall off my bird. So I'm going to do, yeah, I'm not going to do the whole process again, where Austin gets basically helps me get back up to my bird, so I'm just going to cut it again. I'll be back in just a second. Alright, welcome back guys. I'm going to continue with the conversation, but real fast. So basically, I got back up to I got dropped off in my base, but I'm going to try something real risky here, and we're going to see if it's going to work. Because I know a roundabout way where the Tapachara is in the air. Okay, man. Don't turn into wolf here. Oh, okay. I see the top of jar. You guys can see him. We're actually not too far away from the house. Then I mean, we are definitely gonna need more horizontal pipes. That's not debatable. But vertical pipe wise, I mean, we're not so far away that it's gonna be. Okay. We got this. So. Oh, we got it. Oh, that was so close. We were about a second away from missing that. Alright, give me just a second. I'm going to fix the hotkey real fast. I don't know how much you'll be able to see in my menu, but can I change the key for that? The mouse. Can I change key bindings? I don't think so. If I can fix it, I'll do it off camera, but I'm just gonna have to be super careful. Because like I said, I move forward with W, and E is right next to it. So if I press E, it knocks me off my mouse, just to make that clear. So it's just so easy for me to mess that up. Xbox, it wasn't that simple. I mean, I don't know if that logic actually checks out, but sure. Sure. There we are, now we're making some progress. Awesome. Where did you fly off to? What are you doing right now? Yes. Oh. I have extra journeyman basic tools if you need them, like a metal hatchet and metal pick. How much do you have to pay me? I was gonna give it to you for free, but if you're willing to pay. I mean, I would have given you the journeyman hatchet for free, though. I have a Mastercraft pickaxe if you're willing to pay for that. Because like I said, I have an Ascendant, so I don't need the Mastercraft. I have a journeyman hatchet that's extra. I mean, it'll just help us for element veins. Because for those that don't remember when we did that, I can't say that on a recording. Are you kidding me? I can't say that. Oh, you have no idea. I have years of practice. Anyway, so I have the Mastercraft pick, and I can definitely trade that along. I think it's like 200%, something like that. Come get you. You guys can see how I'm doing this, so I might. Oh, it's fine. Let me. How even is this with the base? I think that's one more higher, two more higher. I'm just gonna only do that. See, what's gonna be difficult is getting this angle right. Yeah, because it's gonna go over there, which isn't the right corner. All right, guys, I'm gonna work on that, and okay, you guys already see what I'm trying to do. I literally built this massive irrigation tower, alright? And I'm going to connect it to my base, and I'll do a cut. I'm going to go ahead, I'll take you guys with me on camera to go get Austin. And then I'll finish that off camera, and then I'll cut it, well, not off camera, but I'll cut it back. I'll make a cut. So after I help Austin, then I'll make a cut, and we can get right back into everything. Because because otherwise we might be here for another 45 minutes on camera trying to do that. And I wanted to show you guys at least a little bit of it, or at least to do a little bit of it with you. Falling off my dino twice really didn't help. But you're at your base. Alright, I'm on my way. I'm on a snow owl, so I should be there relatively quickly. Man, I love snow owls too. I can't wait to breed some more snow owls. Oh yeah, my viewers don't even understand like how many cryopods I have. Like I have probably over 60, 70 of them in my base right now. Not even counting like the 30 and 40 in my inventory. Like we're gonna have to make cryo fridges like crazy. I mean that also means we can house dinos like crazy. But I think there is a. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be breeding like crazy. And I'm gonna label them like generation 1, generation 2, so I can keep track of it all. But I plan on making at least Gen 3 snow owls, but I think I've already told you that. I don't know if I told my viewers that though. Okay. Snow owls can't drown? Yeah, that's fair. I was about to say, like, I'm pretty sure they can drown. No, technically, water tames can drown if they're on the surface. I know it's a different kind of drowning, but it's still technically drowning. They're, yeah. That's another conversation. I do get the joke, yeah. Man, I'm gonna have to do a cut for us going back to the. Oh, there's metal right there. You got a lot of metal right. You know that was an accident, definitely too close. Got a little too close to the water there. At least I wasn't going full speed. Oh wait, I forgot. I can't grab you with a snow owl. I just remembered that. I can't. Okay. I can grapple you and pull you. Oh my god, I see you. Okay, let me put my gamma up. Look what he did. Ow. Oh, dude, I thought your Donna's gonna frickin' come at me. What is that? Oh, I almost died from that. Can I pull you out using your grappling hook? Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna be wasting grapples here, but it doesn't work. Oh, wait, I can give you a. Do you have a crossbow on you? I can just drop you a grapple. That's literally all I would have needed to do. I thought about that, and then you were asking me to shoot you with one, and I was like, well, that sounds like fun. What did you do here? What is messing with? It's like poking up that looks like Legos. Oh, it's the pillars. I was like, what the heck does? It looks like Legos, honestly. Like the little, like the, yeah. Are these all the metal pillars that I gave you? You made more. Okay. Oh, wow, and you're really chilling in here. All around me are familiar faces. Just gets really depressed. He's got a dung beetle dropping. I think you guys already saw that though. It's nice seeing your base actually metal. And not, you know. Well, not even just stone. Just this was all his base was for the long. No, his base was. This is bigger than what his base was when I first saw it on camera. Your base is now bigger than Wolf's. Wolf's. Oh my goodness! I can't believe I did it again. Because I'm just. What exactly am I being pulled towards? Question. Oh, shut it right here. I was like, where the heck is that? Anyway. Yeah, it is a hazard. You're right. And I'm going to need to make more grapples now. Oh wait, I didn't bring the tools with me, but I will give you your Chippy Reaper right now. There you are. You like my Chippy Phoenix? Oh, dude, no. I have enough armor to where I think I'd be okay, but... Oh yeah, no, you guys didn't hear him, but that was a seriously passive-aggressive statement. Just like, I was like, have you seen my Chippy Phoenix? And his statement was, oh, let me refill the ammo in my turret real fast. Oh, I can see the inventory. 344. It's fine. I can't take any of it. Yeah, I can see it, but I can't enter the pin code. Dang it. But I'm an ally, so it's not gonna shoot me. Yeah. I'm gonna make a rocket turret and just mount it. I know. It's only gonna be there for Isaiah. Are you kidding me? I can't wait till he watches these videos and just hears how passive aggressively I'm coming at him. By the way, for all the viewers watching, and if he does, I'm not actually going to be trying to ruin his life if he gets on here. That these are all jokes. Oh, Austin probably earnestly will. I just joke with the man, and I also joke around with Isaiah while in parties and talking to him just like this. You guys probably heard it on my girl. Not that I'd actually act on it, but I definitely joke with the man. We know each other IRL, so we've known each other for years. Not commenting that. Like I said, there's a good chance I'll be watching the content at some point. Argentavis 139. Okay, I actually like the skin you got on yours. The orange and green. I like that. You're Argentavis. Yeah, you're Archie. Yeah. You mean the candies? Oh, the candy only lasts 24 hours. It's 24 in game. Like, sorry, it's in game, but it's real life time. So after the server's been on for 24 hours, it's he'll lose his speed buff and it'll reset. What's in here? Oh, is this the arena you're making for the? Oh, that's just a barrier for your base. I was like, is this gonna be what you're using for the Reaper? But oh wait, you never picked it up, did you? I still have the Reaper. No, you got it. Never mind. I was like, crap, did I seriously forget? Put it in your vault. Why not put it on your person, man? Oh, I forgot. He's wearing a rock golem at the moment. For a chibi. Calls him Brutus. I was just letting the viewers know. Yeah, one of the rock golem was one of the ones I didn't get, but at the same time, he's not one I really cared for in the first place. If I got it, I never would have equipped it. But with like a white rock golem. Why? If I get next, so for future notice, if I get a white rock golem, throw it off a cliff with you watching. Got it. No. To be too funny. Not too big. Here, give me. Sorry guys, I'm just checking something real fast. No, I'm flying back to mine. I'm gonna do a cut, guys, like I said, because this video is gonna, I mean, I wanted to do irrigation this episode. I knew it'd take a while, alright? But I also wanted to set up stuff along with my irrigation. So if I'm just doing an episode just flying around doing irrigation, this episode's gonna drag on for a long time. And not to mention I had to go help Austin real fast. Yeah, I'll be back in just a moment. As soon as I have it connected to my house, I will cut back, okay? But I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, Mr. All-Knowing. Alright, guys, we're back. That took me a minute. Yeah, I will. I just gotta show them basically what I did. So I placed the intersections down. You're probably curious as to why this is the way that it is. I will show you momentarily. But in general, I'm going to need to break that off camera. You can probably see the second line. I messed up the first one because I realized it was too far away for me to land it where I needed to, because as soon as it recrosses this wall, it crosses over to where my dinos are, and that's not where I needed water irrigated. I wanted it on the second floor, and it barely worked. Alright, what you should do normally is start the pipes at your base and then bring it to the water source. That way it all looks normal, it's all done. I did it the opposite way, which makes it more complicated because there was no guarantee it was going to level up the way that I want, or to even out the way that I wanted to. And it still technically didn't. It looks a little weird, and I'm going to see if I can fix it a little bit off camera, but at least for the moment, it's fine. I'm not worried about it too much. So just so you guys know why I have this stuff in my hotbar at the moment, I was going to place down a metal reservoir right there and right there. I have two of them. And there it says irrigated, but there's no water in them. I'm guessing, does it take longer for water? Oh, never mind. They're filling up instantly. Cool. I was about to say, I guess it just takes longer because they're so far away from the water source. And that's going to go through the wall if I do that, but oh no, I'll find a place for this. I'm going to worry about that in a moment. Now I can put these away for the moment. I needed to make a bunch more. I think I needed to make 70 more straight and irrigation pipes in order for that to work. So used a little metal that we collected, but it's fine. Still have plenty in my forge to use for later. You're probably wondering what all these materials were for. Most of them, you're going to figure it out in the next episode. For those of you who can take a guess, feel free in the comments. But at least for now, this thing, is that a gasoline? Yeah, it's out of gasoline. Shoot. You're good. I started just, I think I put some gasoline. Yeah, no. Huh. Alright. I have tons of oil. So I'm going to go ahead and start cooking some gasoline real fast. I didn't even think about that. I was like, I didn't think it'd be a problem. Let's go over to this bird, the one we're riding on. He should have some hide on him. No, he does not. Where did I put all my hide? Is this the owl I was riding on before? No. I should have some of my RG at least. No, I do not. Where the heck did their inventories go? Did I put them all away in storage? I should have tons of hide, honestly, unless I just dropped it all out of their inventories constantly. Oh, I put it in the smithy. I forgot. Alright, let's go and run over there and grab that. So I was like, there's no way I don't have hide. At least a few hundred. Yeah, I have thousands in there, yeah. I'll need to go on a minor hide run a little bit later, but it's not a big problem. Hide is one of the most, it's one of the easiest commodities to come across. Huh? Yeah, they're abundant resources where we're at, yeah. Hot commodity, but also very abundant. Yes. Let's see. Gonna place these in my indie forge, and like you guys saw, I have tons of metal in there at the moment, so I'm definitely appreciative of that. I'm gonna be using quite a bit. So actually, I'll use all that. Since I technically have most of the metal, if not all the metal that I need for next episode already, I'll probably use that on my base. See how much of my base I can turn into metal. Granted how big it is, it'll take a minute. That, and then I just need to hide in there. I mean, I'm making some. Are you here? Apparently, Austin's crafting more gasoline than he'll ever need. As he's like, Alright, so as we are, like I said before, we're gonna get lights in our base, so we don't need to keep messing with our gamma. Let's see. Now that we still have. I came over here so confident. It's like, okay, let's just get it done. But no, I still have the gasoline. Here, I actually have. Yeah, I'll just take the 100 that's in there because our fabricator is gonna be what we're using more than anything else. At least until we get a tech replicator. That in there, turn on. Now if you guys are curious as for crafting is concerned, we can make another. Wait, no, it's not in crafting. It's cooking. There it is. So yeah, I have a ton of metal in here, like I said, for reasons you'll find out later. And then I got all this polymer, cementing paste, and everything. We're gonna go ahead and craft a industrial cooker, and that's what we needed all the irrigation for. Well, for two things. One, okay, which is the most important thing, and I mentioned that at the beginning, so we'd have a tap, so I don't need to fly down every single time I get thirsty for water. I like where my base is, but at the same time, holy crap. Seems like every 20 minutes I need to fly down there. It's not okay at all. Ooh, okay, I need this to be placed, does that look okay? No, it goes through the walls. I'm not as okay with that. Okay, let's pick that back up, please, thank you. It's just like, I might have placed down one too many. I'd like it to be somewhat, I mean, there's no winning with this one. Ooh, as it's lagging while I'm doing it. I might do that just because it's in the corner, and honestly, oh, never mind, it's backwards. Yeah, let's pick that up. I don't know, why is it backwards? Yeah, because you can see the tap on the, gosh darn it. Yeah, you can see it on the other side. Alright. That's what it's supposed to look like. We're just gonna leave it like this, and we'll use this backspace. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then for the moment, I might use that as a storage, honestly, because it's just out of the way. Because like I might just have irrigation pipes back here, or I mean, we're gonna end up blocking it off and using it for something. But just so you guys know, yeah, this is irrigated. Should be 1000%, but oh yeah, now it's 1000. It just took a second. With all, you guys are probably wondering why I want all these water tanks. I explained it to Austin because he's just like, you shouldn't need that, but I do want them for two reasons. One, on the off chance somebody breaks my irrigation pipes, because I am not going to be happy if I have to mess with this again. I'm just look at that. You can literally see it in the distance. All these pipes. Yeah, I'm not going to be happy if I have to mess with this again. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully by that point I'll have a platform saddle, so if it does need to happen, then I won't want to shoot myself. But at least for the moment, it was pretty miserable doing it in the first place, even if I did most of it off camera. You guys only saw a little bit of it. Let me go ahead and put this in there. And that'll fill up. Hopefully. I'm guessing I just gotta leave it in there for a minute. If I put a canteen inside of the thing, it should automatically fill with water, right? Water tank. I guess I'll just leave it there for a few minutes, because it's not doing it instantly. Yeah, I know. I'll be making a tap. Actually, that might be what I'll use this back area for. Here, give me just a second. I have made taps, several taps actually. And let me grab one of the incline ones, and if I make it come towards me, it's like if I can make it. I'm gonna demolish this tank. I mean, I get the metal and everything back for it. But what did I? Oh, I had the canteen in it. I'll put it inside of this one. Oh, it automatically goes back to my hotbar. There we go. But the reason I did that is because I need a place for this, and can you work with me, please? Alright, if I have that there, and this on it, it's a little high up, but at the same time I can still drink it. So now I just gotta go up to my second floor, and I have indefinite amount of water up here. That was kind of the point of what I was trying to do. So we filled up a few water tanks. I might make a few more water tanks, because if you guys don't know intersections, you guys probably saw when I was trying to place it, but at every corner of the intersection pipe you can place down a water tank, and if for some reason my stuff gets broken, then the only water I will have will be what's in the tanks. So I may need them at some point. There's a ton of other stuff you can use industrial cookers for and all that. Will probably, like I said, during Valguero, that's like an entire episode trying to explain everything you can use industrial cooker for and using it. So I'll plan for that, but I wanted to make that. There's more stuff we can irrigate in this game. Like we can make do a toilet and make a bathroom and do all that stuff, which I do plan to do. Once I have this, at least. Hey, you get well, I mean, with the toilet, if your character uses it, you get an XP boost. You get fertilizer. Yeah, so I mean, it has its purposes. I know. But we got that. Let me go ahead and grab the walls because I made that for this episode as well. Let's go. I'm gonna be completely weighed down, or do I already have them on me? Is that why I'm weighed down? No, I do. Oh, I just have a ton of stone. Don't know why I have all this stone on me, but sure. What else is weighing me down? Oh, all of these items are weighing me down. I'm gonna go ahead and put them all away because I mean I'm work with. If there's any irrigation stuff I need to mess with, I'll do it off camera. Because I just wanted to show you guys the basis of what I was trying to do and how I was doing it. And so if you guys wanted to do it yourself, or just so you guys knew what I was up to. Let's see. I'm gonna move this back to my hotbar because grappling hook is going to be my friend if something happens. And as you can see, I built a lot more of these walls. What's up? I'm gonna be over encumbered immediately, aren't I? Yep. A regular, not a large. Yeah. I may show you guys bear traps at some point. I don't really use them, but Austin does. I normally just tame out the wild way, shoot something, run chases after me. I don't normally trap with dinosaur gates, do all the crazy stuff. I understand the utility in it, I just don't feel the need to. Usually, at least. You can call it being bad, being inexperienced, or whatever, because, I mean, I know how to do it, I'm just choosing not to. That'll be one room. I'm sure it is. What I thought I would do for these as well, for those of you questioning, like I thought I'd put walls. I said I'd put walls around the industrial forge that was coming out of the ground, and I can. But I plan on putting down more than one indie forge. So now I'm just gonna block this one off on this side, and this will be probably a whole room. I might block this off as well, just because it's not gonna. Well. I could probably put a vault or something in this corner that would conceal that a little bit better, but there's really no way around the behemoth gate. As far as for the rooms up here, like I said, I'm probably going to end up putting a... Actually, I might put the toilet in this corner, actually, because it'd be closer to the irrigation and it wouldn't be hard to set up. So I'll do that. I can do that off camera. But I plan on... well, I'm not going to say everything I'm planning for this room in this episode, but basically I'm probably going to set that up over here. Got the cooker already. Water reservoir. I have a drinking tap, so I never need to go down there again unless I'm gathering resources. Thank goodness. Like, you have no idea how nice that is. I can just stand. Yeah. Okay. So as long as I'm within like a foot of it, I can just grab it. That's awesome. Let's see. This room. This will be a room. I'm just gonna wait until to conceal it completely until I already have the second indie forge down, because indie forges takes up so much space and they're gonna poke out of the ground. You're probably thinking, why are you blocking this off whenever, when all you need to do is just, you can leave it open and drop resources, but with an industrial forge, if you can only see the top of it, then you can't actually access its inventory. The only thing I could do by accessing it from the second floor is turn it off. So there's not a whole lot of reason in leaving that open. But, yeah. So I'll be placing another indie forge next to that, and that's when I'll close it off, because 2 indie forges should be more than enough. And then for this one, I'll actually probably turn into 2 rooms, because I want to have, well, oh, I have more crystal than I could ever need, so I'm good. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. I think I know what I'm going to do with this room. This can be, Actually, no, I'm not going to make that. So what I'll do is I am going to block this off because no matter how I structure it, it's just not going to go with the rooms that I make, at least with the ones that I'm planning to put over here in the corner. I just wanted to show you guys the outline that I had in mind. So we got that. This is actually going to be divided immediately, so it's like you're going to be picking corridors. So do it. Absorbent substrate? No, that's absorbent substrate, sorry. It's the, I know what you're talking about. I think there are specific dinos that you can get it from and or places that you can loot it. I just don't remember where. Why do you want tranquilizer darts? You shouldn't need something that intense. Reasons, okay. Oh, for they're better, more effective on people, that's why. For those that don't remember the description, legitimately it says that it's more effective against people. You're probably wondering why these rooms are so small and or smaller than the rest of them. It's because I'm planning on using them just for me, not for dinos and not for any big crafting purpose, although I am going to have a purpose for these rooms, so you're going to have to wait for that. But yeah, all I had to do is put a wall between them and I got 2 decently sized rooms. This will probably be... So what I plan on doing, just so people know, I do still have to structure this over here, I guess, because I have this wide open area. So I have those. As far as my base is concerned, I'm probably going to finish the layout. And then after I get the layout and I get a roof done, because the roof, I'm not doing that on camera. I'm not doing the roof on camera. I'm just going to finish the ceilings off camera. I'll finish the structure on camera, but as far as like for the walls and for everything like that, but I'm not going to be crafting all those ceilings up, but for a video at least. That would be the entire video. Would just be me building ceilings for this base, because everybody on the server has seen this base. They understand this thing is freaking massive. So if I try to build all the ceilings I needed in one episode, or all the ceilings I needed and tried to record it, it would be all one episode. Gosh darn it, dude. Okay, this isn't going to be my tech base. I explained that in the beginning. I'm turning this into a metal base, but I'm not turning it into tech. I'm going to make a base somebody else because, just so the viewers know as well, I mean, I'm planning on using a tech teleporter to go between them. Because there's a large amount of utility in having bases, or more than one base, especially at different parts of the map. Especially with something that can teleport a person and a dino. Repeat that? That's evil, dude. I mean, he's not even gonna have access to the tech teleporter. So for those that actually he may watch this at some point as well. I mean, just for the audience, what I said for the tech stuff is I'd unlock it as soon as I basically was starting to use all of my industrial stuff and I'd crafted a tech replicator. That is when I said I would start. I would unlock tech engrams, which would probably be like episode. I don't know. We're at episode 8 right now. I might have tech unlocked for them by like episode 10 or 11, probably 11, something like that, is when I'll unlock it. So at least wait a little while, because like, I mean, that way, I mean, he's still making a metal base, so it'd be a while before he could even do that anyways. And Wolf, well, then it's better to make you wait anyway. And then Wolf, I mean, you haven't seen his base, but geez, man, that dude made basically made every item he could ever need, but he still has a thatch base. So I mean, I'm not, this is like no need right now to even mess with tech stuff. I got you. But as far as this area is concerned, I might just block off this whole. Well, how many that takes off? Takes up to roughly 3. So 1, 2, 3, and just block this off. And any extra I'll deal with. Oh wait, why did I do that? I locked myself in here. Let's not do that. I mean, I'll leave this open because I can technically still walk in between them and I can get around to some extent. Like, at least until I know exactly where it is, so I'm not technically wasting walls. Or I guess I'll do the same with this one, because technically speaking, I may only need up to here. And if I need up to here, then, yeah. I mean, I'll wait till I have the second one placed down, and then we'll see. See, as you guys saw, I can technically craft a second one now, and I could finish that off now. But actually, yeah, I will do that now. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer because I'm doing crafting and I'm trying to get this done. But it was a base building episode, or base progression episode, so it's fine. Oil and cement and paste, I have plenty. Let's grab all of it. I think I put away plenty, honestly. Yeah, I have tons of cement and paste. Let me just grab 4 stacks. That should be enough. And oil? I should have plenty of oil around. Yeah, I still have a few stacks here. I'll have to go get some more, but legitimately, for those that don't remember how I get it, killing defense units and enforcers gives you a ton. I mean, I've just I've done a lot of crafting, so it's eaten up a lot of the oil that I had. But I get plenty from it. Wait, why did I go up here? I went up here because I thought it's like force I have. My brain's just thinking, oh yeah, we're working up here. When the reality of it is, it's just like, no, we need to go back down here. We need to craft this, and then we need to place it down, and then we need to go back up there. But I'm almost out of walls as well. But I'll just go grab the rest of the stack that I had inside of the storage box. Here, let's go to crafting. Cement paste. Oh, I forgot to put that in there. Just type in paste. And then get that in there. Crafting water. That's gonna slow my progression down a little bit for next episode because I was not planning on making a second indie forge this quick. But if we kept on making metal runs with our Anki like we were, then I mean, if we would have needed to have done that again eventually. That's fine. Guess who's back? No, I'm kidding. Welcome back. Awesome, just got back. Alright, so that's fine. Both of these are fine. I have a second indie forge now, so now I can plan where to place these walls. I'm only gonna need, like I said, I'm only gonna need 2 indie forges. Indie forges are the highest you can go as far as for smelting is concerned, so that's 2 is all I really need. I don't think realistically I should ever need more than that, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I was right the first time. Yeah, I was gonna go one more over, but I wanted to make sure. I don't want to waste. These tall stone walls are not super expensive, but they're also not cheap, so I don't like to waste them if I can help it. This back area can actually be. I have an idea. I have an idea for that, but I can do that later. Means. I'll think about it. That corner I'm gonna leave alone. This I can turn into a room though. Sorry, right here. You're probably wondering why I need so many rooms, but as we get tech stuff and do these things, you're gonna realize exactly how helpful this is to have all this space. Actually, I want a dinosaur gate right here because I'm gonna need it. At least one can have access to the floor. Because I have a plan for the ceiling right there. This whole area I'm gonna leave open as well. Well, actually, no, I can close it off. That'll be fun. It's not a bad thing. Okay, sure. I mean, that actually works. Okay, I don't hate that. That's fine. I could turn this into like an area, and that could be an area. I plan on doing something with this, so I'm not gonna mess with it too much, like that area. I'm gonna leave that alone, so this can be an area. Wolf said he nearly got lost in my house the first time he was in it. Next time he comes to my house, if he thought he was lost the first time, then this would be pretty funny to watch. Just bring him in here, show him around, and then watch him try and find his way out. I am going to have, this is what I planned on doing, because you're probably wondering how I'm actually going to have all these organized and or what I'm thinking. Even if you're not, I'm still going to tell you. So for the metal sign, there are things in the game you can make. Yeah, it's like, even if you're not that person, here's the answer anyway. I'm going to make metal wall signs. These are really cheap. There's 5 metal and 3 cementing paste, and essentially you can basically type stuff on them. If you ever played a game, let's just say, I'm just going to use Minecraft as an example. It's the same system as that. For signs, you basically plant them down or put them down wherever and then write down whatever you want on them. I'm going to be labeling each room, so even if I have people visiting, it's fairly obvious where everything is. That might seem pretty stupid to some people because it's like, what if you get raided, you'll basically be telling them where to go. But realistically, I mean, it's a matter of convenience for videos, for myself, and for friends that are visiting, so I mean, I really don't mind. I'll bite the bullet. Let's word it like that. I'll bite the bullet if I need to. But, I mean, I'm going to prefer having it that way, realistically. And then probably do a spiral staircase or something. Or I guess it's just called a staircase, but it is a spiral staircase. Probably somewhere either right here or in the corner over there. Like I have a whole storage room, but I'm going to need to place more vaults and other things, so we're going to end up eating this space. Although, actually, no. One of these rooms is probably going to be taken up completely with the teleporter, honestly. Considering how big it is. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm going to leave the rest of the space alone because until I can see what tech stuff looks like inside of my base, it's kind of hard to say exactly how much space it's going to take up. And I'd like to get it kind of to scale. And if I need to break down certain parts of my base or fix it later, I will. But, I mean, right now, I think it's fine. But, yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking. Let's see. Is this about where I want to stop? Yeah, because I got a room there, got a room here. Got a room just around the corner, going around here, going towards the main room. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to leave this open. There's no real reason to use this space. Over here, have a spiral staircase and maybe... Oh, I could have the a spiral staircase and then a tech transmitter over here. That would be perfect, actually. And then you got this over here, open area, and then you're going to have both my cooker, water reservoir is going to have... For, I guess, sanitary reasons, I'll have this blocked off and then have the toilet over here at the corner. That's a way to word that. But, I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, actually, what I can do, because I want to have a light in here. Can I? No, never mind. I can't do that. Darn it. I was thinking about I want to put a light. I'll mess with that off camera. But I do plan to do a lot. As you can see, I've started moving up the metal a little bit. Got the metal behemoth gate, got the metal ceilings. I do plan to mess with that quite a lot. We got some irrigation done this episode. I think we've been pretty darn productive. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys enjoyed episode 8, and I'll see you guys in the next one.